lovelies, nice to see you here. Welcome back. I hope you're having a lovely day. It is a snow globe outside. That's what I like to say. It's like lightly blizzarding. We've had snow come down for the last couple days, and I ventured out to a hot yoga class this morning and then got a little coffee and came right back home. So that's where I will be for the rest of today. And I thought it was a perfect time and day to reset and recap what happened in February. And so this is going to be a series that I'm going to do monthly. I love to reflect on what happened the month previously and then just like reset intentions going into the next month. So this is going to be fave things that sparked joy in February. So get a coffee. I have my coffee. This is a Nutella latte from DeVille, and let's sit down and chat about February. So first and foremost, February was a big month for just securing some of our wedding vendors. It started in January, but a lot of payments and stuff went through in February, and we locked in some really awesome people. Really excited to work with these folks, and it's just really exciting, like assembling a really great team of people that are going to help bring the vision to life. Earlier this month, it was February 3rd, David and I went to this amazing little spot that our friend Kiara recommended to us. It's called Huey Lamb on Center Street, and it was amazing. We go in there and you get to really customize your suits. So David got a custom made suit, and he did so many measurements. Like, we were shocked at how many measurements they took. Like, it was very accurate, and we learned a lot about just like sizing for suits and like David's body and like stuff like that. So that was really cool. They have this room that they go in, and it scans their whole body and really helps make an accurate suit that is customized to your body. So it's gonna fit really great. I think it comes in the next few weeks, and he'll be able to go try on the actual color, because that was the only thing, is you don't get to try on the color that you're looking for. And David went with a dark green, like evergreen color, which is gonna look so good. I'm so excited. So we got that February 3rd, and that was really awesome. And then right after that, this brought me a lot of joy. It was like, okay, we got a suit, and it was so exciting, and like it was just like a special moment to share together. And we didn't really know when we were going into it if we were gonna buy the suit that day, but we just like felt so great about it, so we were like, yeah, let's lock it in, let's get it done. So then after, it was raining that day, which was strange for February in Calgary, but it was raining, so it was like kind of like a moody, cozy day. And then we went across the street and we went to this cute little coffee shop that a friend recommended to us called Sought and Found Coffee Roasters, and it was so good. We don't usually like typically drink coffee. We're more latte and tea people, but their coffee grounds were amazing. So we both got coffee. I think I got more like leaning towards a latte, but it was still like very coffee based. But it was so good. They have like an art gallery wall in there too, and it was really cute spot. So we got a coffee and like just soaked in the joy of choosing his wedding suit. I was like almost getting emotional now, but he obviously doesn't know what my dress looks like, and I'm not going to share anything here. You got to stay tuned to September. We're going to look so good together. So really pumped about that. So that was something that sparked a lot of joy this month. We are both trying to be really intentional about being joyful in all of these moments, and just like taking a time to like really let it settle in. Like, he just got his wedding suit, and that was like amazing. Like, we know what he's wearing that day, and so yeah, just like anyways. I'm getting emotional, but I think we were both able to picture what that moment is going to be on our wedding day when we see each other for the first time, and that mattered a lot to us. And so we were just trying to really soak in all of these little moments, and these moments of, you know, that might be overwhelming. We're just trying to really soak it in and take a step back and be like, okay, like, this matters and this is really important to us, and let's relish in the joy of that. So anyways, that was a big thing this month. And then another wedding related thing that brought a lot of joy was just seeing the genuine joy and excitement in our nieces to be part of our wedding day. So our one niece, she's 9, she's going to be a junior bridesmaid. And then our other niece is going to be a flower girl, and she's 3 going on 4. And just seeing how excited they're getting and how they're talking about being in their Uncle David and Auntie Kayla's wedding is just like heart warming and just like makes me get all the fuzzy feelings. And it reminds us what is most important. And they're bringing us back into the joy and the childlike wonder. And it's just so magical. One moment in February that sticks out to me is we were going dress shopping, and the excitement leading up to the day that we were going dress shopping was so evident. Our niece McKenna was texting me and saying how excited she was and counting down to the day. And then on the day of, I'm heading over, like I'm on my way over to go meet them, and she sends me a voice memo and is like, I can't wait, it's the dress day, like so excited. And then we ended up not being able to get them to try on dresses. We went to 3 different places and they actually weren't able to try on dresses, which is super interesting and a gap we need to fill, Calgary. Somebody open up a flower girl / junior bridesmaid dress shop, please, that we can actually try on dresses, because I had this vision where we were going to go to this dress shop, they were going to twirl around and try on all the dresses, and that vision wasn't realized. So we are probably going to have to order online, which is fine. There's lots of beautiful dresses that we found online, but it's just the vision of getting the little ones to try them on. And I wanted to experience that, and I wanted them to experience it and get excited. Anyways, that was really lovely. And I just love sharing this experience with them. And I'm just so grateful to have them in my life. Another thing that really brought me joy this month was launching this channel. It's been in my brain for a long time. I didn't think people would watch me, to be honest, in this kind of format, this long form video format. So I always got in my head about if I had enough to share or if I had interesting things to share. So actually deciding and then not getting in my way and just doing it and pressing publish on that first video and seeing the support and the reactions, that honestly meant everything to me. Like, thank you so much for being here and leaning into, as I lean into a new creative platform. And yeah, I'm just really happy that I'm doing the thing and we're trying new things. So that really brought me joy this month too. And then when I reflect on February, there was a lot of family hangs, connections with friends, connections with new friends. So taking online friends into IRL friends and just making more connections with people and checking in. And February was a big month for that, for us. And we got to see a lot of our favorite people and spent really intentional time with them. There was a lot of birthday celebrations and yeah, just countless coffees. Had so many coffees. I was looking back at my last 2 videos that I did and I was like, damn, people probably think I'm like always out at coffee shops, but the answer is yes. Yes, I am. And that's okay. I love the little moments of joy, and these bring me a lot of joy. And supporting local. Come on. Supporting local, which brings me to byeeeee Hot Chocolate Fest. So that brought me a lot of joy. I was sick for a couple weeks in February, and so I got a late start to the whole byeeeee Hot Chocolate Fest experience. It wasn't until February 9th that I tried a hot chocolate for the first time. David brought me home one while I was sick from Sucre, and theirs was like a gingerbread latte, which was so yummy, so good. So I tried 6 hot chocolates through the month of February. And if you don't know, byeeeee Hot Chocolate Fest is a event that happens yearly in February, and it's put on by Meals on Wheels. and participating local coffee shops submit a hot chocolate for the month of February, and there you get to vote on which ones are the best, and $1 or $2 goes to Meals on Wheels. So it's a really good cause. You get to try new flavors and different hot chocolates, and you get to support local, and that's just my jam. All of it is my jam. So we tried 6 different kinds. My favorite was it was Canela, the vegan bakery in Inglewood. That one was fire. It was so good. My sister's vegan, so I wanted to partake in this experience and go try it with her, because then she didn't have to worry about dietary stuff. So that was really cool. Probably rate that 9 out of 10 easily. It was called Hazelnuts About You, and it was hazelnut deliciousness, and then it was vegan, and it was just so freaking good. My second favorite was this place in Kensington that I'm probably not saying correctly, Agugo. They had a cookie caramel Nutella latte. It was super good too. It wasn't too sweet, and it was very rich and delicious, and I just love like all of the little toppings that they put on them. For me, aesthetic is a factor in my voting, so that one was really good. And then DeVille's was surprising to me. Like, it was very delicious. It was a blueberry peppermint hot chocolate. So blueberry hot chocolate base was really interesting, and it was just like a surprising flavor palette. So that, yeah, those are probably my top 3 for different reasons. Deliciousness, aesthetic, and just like surprising flavor, that expanded my flavor palette. Like blueberry hot chocolate, I didn't think was going to be something I liked, but it was the vibe. So this is the reason I love Calgary, is it takes an idea and connects the community around this idea. And so it was fun to have conversations, be like, what hot chocolate did you try? And I had a few people in my DMs on Instagram asking me like, what hot chocolate are you trying today? So that was like a really good connection point. And especially I love that they do it in February, because February is typically a harder month for people. I know personally, January and February are one of my hard months mentally. So it was just nice to have something to look forward to and something to connect with people on, really, and then support the community broadly. So that was something that brought me a lot of joy this month. What else can we chat about? So if you watch my last video, we went to a Flames game, and this was totally unplanned. Is an impromptu Flames game, and shout out to Dalen, our friend Dalen. He was unfortunately not able to make it to the Flames game. They were his tickets, him and his girlfriend's tickets, and he asked us if we wanted the tickets, and we said yes, and it was such a fire game. Literally Flames. It was 6-3, and the energy in the dome was just so electric and amazing. And it's been a while since I actually went to a Flames game, and it was really good energy. Like, there were so many kids in the space, and it was just great to see them get really excited. I really liked, because it was family day, that they had kids actually be some of the roles that you see people play putting on a hockey game. So there was a child photographer taking photos around the space. There was children announcers, and so they were announcing the goals and the assists and all of that. So that was really cool. And then they had somebody on like the organ doing like the dun dun dun. I'm cutting that out for sure. God. I don't know what you call them, but the fun jingles that get the crowd riled up, like making noise. So it was just fun to see the future generation be part of bringing that day to life, and really awesome. An impromptu date for David and I. So that brought a lot of joy. I also wanted to talk about the book that I'm currently reading. It's called The Good Enough Job. And I don't know if any of you have read this, but it's been game-changing on shifting my perspective around work. And it goes through different stories every chapter about how people themselves have gotten into this notion of making work their whole identity. That has been something that I've had to deal with in my career, and this part of like reclaiming my life and what that looks like outside of work. I can show up, kick ass, do all of the great things, but what do I do outside of work? Creating more of like a holistic identity. So anyways, this book has been really great. I'm slowly reading it this month. I didn't read as much as I read in January. I think I finished 4 books in January. And then this is like my one book. No, I finished one early February, and then this is my second book in February, but I haven't finished it yet. So I'm about just over halfway. So I'm hoping to take this cozy day, snowy day, and read today and finish this. But I've been just taking time with it because there's been a lot of aha moments and like awarenesses that I'm like, oh yeah, and like I'm highlighting things. And so it's been a really good read if you're interested in reclaiming your life outside of work. This is the book for you. And something else that brought me a lot of joy this month was outfit planning for one of my really good friend Kiara's bachelorettes that we're going to Nashville for this month, March. Woo woo. So we're going to Nashville at the end of this month, and planning outfits for that has been really fun. She has 2 themes, which is super fun. She has denim and diamonds, and then rest in peace to her last name. So it's like denim, sparkly, and then black. Typically people have black in their closets as a staple. I am not one of those people. My wardrobe is very colorful and pink and all and neutrals really. So black has been a challenge for me. I ordered a dress and I'm waiting for it to come in. So fingers crossed it does the trick and it's amazing. And then I ordered these pretty much knee-high boots to go with it, and they're black and like snakeskin vibe. So I'm really excited about that. And then for the denim and diamonds, I did that diamond top that I had in my first video, and then a high-waisted denim long skirt with a slit in the middle. So I'm excited about that one. And then I think I'm I have these silver boots that I wore to Coachella in 2019. So I'm gonna wear those ones. And then I think I'm just gonna bring my white cowboy boots as like kind of a backup for outfits. And then the next thing is accessories. So I'm looking for some fun accessories to layer on. Like I just want like layered necklaces. And I was looking at this, you know, like the charm necklaces that is trendy right now. It's like the charm necklaces, and then you have like little charms on them. I think I want to do that and then layer like different other necklaces on them. So if you have any recommendations, please share. And yeah, that's been really fun. I love outfit planning. And then for Valentine's Day this year, instead of flowers, David got me some Lego flowers, and then we spent the evening in and we built the Lego together, which was really fun. And then we made homemade pizzas. We get the pizza dough from Lena's. So we got the dough and then we made them, and then we made them into hearts. And it was just really fun. And then we watched movies. And just like generally, I don't know if everyone feels the same, but the additional sunlight that we have gotten in February, like the fact that the sun didn't go down until starting at 6 p.m., that brought me an insane amount of relief and joy. And just like seeing blue skies. Obviously today is gray skies, but we've had a lot of good blue skies, and that has done wonders to my mental health. And I just feel a lot better going into March, and we have a lot of exciting things coming up. And then also there's been a lot of exciting things going on at work, and can't share them yet, but when I can, I will share. And it's just been a really exciting time, and it's re-inspired me and reinvigorated me. So that's been really exciting. I just want to also note too, most of these things on this list that brought me joy weren't related to work. And that is pretty dang cool, because I am someone that it's easy to wrap my identity in work. And I worked late a couple nights this week, but I chose to do that. And that's okay. Sometimes we do have to work a little longer, and I'm shifting my mindset around that too, because work-life balance, you can dictate whatever works for you and your family. And so this week I chose to work late a couple times, and that was my choice. There's a lot going on. I could have shut it off at 5 and just stepped into it later, but I was in the flow and got into it. So I was like, ride the flow. But as I'm doing this work of being myself at work, but then being who I am after work and shutting it off and doing that kind of work, it's cool to see the shift that's happening, and just being more aware of it, I think, is the biggest part. And just recognizing what I can control and focusing in on that stuff. So anyways, that's really cool. Most of the stuff in this list wasn't related to work, and that's great. But yeah, February was a cool month. It was a better month than January, I will say, for me personally. January was a rough one. February I thought was going to be rough too. And yes, I was sick for a couple weeks, but I also think that helped me slow down and reset my nervous system. I only went to yoga, I think 3 times last month. So my priority going into March is to reset my movement routine. So I went to yoga today, and what I found helped me in January, because I went to yoga a fair bit in January and moved my body a fair bit in January, because she was going through it mentally, so I had to release. And that was really helpful. And then walking too. But what helped me in January was booking in my workout classes on Sunday when I set up my week, and then having them as non-negotiable commitments to myself and not canceling them. So that was really helpful. So I'm going to reapply that model into March. We're fluid, baby. We are learning and adapting as we go. February I didn't work out as much, but that's okay. Some other things came up and we reprioritized and reshifted. So sometimes that's okay. So I'm going to get back into it in March, and also reset on making dinners at home. That was something that fell off in February as well. And we're just having grace with ourselves and getting back into it. So those are the 2 things that I'm focused on in March. So yeah, that's all I wanted to share really in this video, is some of the moments of joy that really lit my heart on fire. Some of them are little, some of them are a bit bigger, but I think that's the point, is you can find joy glimmers anywhere you look, and it's just about noticing and just collecting them along the way. So let me know what brought you joy in February and what you're looking most forward to in March. And yeah, have a lovely day, have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.